Um, Thank you for reviewing the video. Today, I'd just like to show you how to build a simple HTML website just using HTML. But just for today's video, I just want to show you how HTML works and how you can just build a simple website. Um, um, First of all, I'm using a Mac computer. And there are people out there I know that use Windows and Chrome, but you can still download Visual Studio Code on, excuse me, on other operating systems. So for this video, I'm using a Mac basically. So what you do is you just go to Visual Studio Code, then um, you can go into the browser and just read a little bit about it. You can download whatever operating system that you'll be using. Got iOS, Windows, Linux. Um, so, and that's pretty much it. And there's a lot of built-in features that you can use as well in within Visual Studio Code. Um, when I started using Atom first. It's the same thing. It's a code editor. Uh, the same uh, outcome you do with Visual Studio Code, you'll use with Atom as well. So that's why I started first, and I started using Visual Studio Code here. So once you open Visual Studio Code, so then you can do a new file, you can open a folder, whatever option that you'll like to use basically. Normally I'll open a new folder, or I'll create a folder. I'll just do that. Then here in the Visual Studio Code, I'll open that folder. Let's see, desktop, open. Okay, so I have it open now. There are a lot of features that you can do with Visual Studio Code. Um, you got your sidebar here, your search, your source control, run debug, extensions. There's a lot of extensions in here too that make it easier for you when you are coding. So let me just show you a few extensions. There's a lot of extensions here, like I said, that you can use that make your coding a lot more easier. All right, so the first thing that I normally do is open a folder or create a folder. Then I open that folder within Visual Studio Code. Then I start a new file. And the first thing that I do is make the file index.html. That's basically like your main page of your website, I would say. Index.html. There's a lot more that goes into why most pages start with HTML, index.html, because I think when you load it in the browser here, or when you make it live, I think I've encountered issues that if this is not index.html, it will not load here when you are building a website. So that was one of the issues I encountered, because normally I think the preference is index.html. That's your beginning page. So, and once you open the file, once you have a file index.html, then you can start doing your basic tags, basically. So, like for example, all of these are, this is the IMIT abbreviation. Then, just like I mentioned with the IMIT extension, once you start with a with an exclamation mark, an IMIT abbreviation, your first one is your basic stand up for your website, basically. Like I said, you have to have your doc type, your closing tag, your language is going to be English, then your header. And within the header is a little bit of content, and your title is going to be document. So once we save that, and so when I right click, then open in other browsers, then it'll tell me what other browsers I want to open in. So I'm going to use Google Chrome. Then as you can see, we don't have anything at the moment. We just have this title here, which is that there. So if we change this to website 1, save, then we refresh, then it will change up here to website 1. If we change to website 2, save, refresh, then it'll change to website 2. So that's your title. Then you got your heading and your closing tag, your body here. So, well, again, this IMIT abbreviation helps out a lot. So your H tag is your heading. Normally I'll start with heading 1, and let's do, if I can spell. If you're on Mac, to save all, it'll be Option Command and S, and it'll save it. And once we go back to the browser, refresh, as you can see, it's right there from that H tag. Then we skip a line, then we're going to do P, which is going to be your paragraph, is your P tag. So type in P, then the first one, enter. Is my very first using Visual Code. So this little button dot up here is because we've made a change, and to show it in the browser we got to save it first. So we're going to go Option Command and S, which saves the whole file. Then we go back to the browser, then we refresh, and there you go. Then we'll go and we'll do heading H, we'll do H2, which is the second heading. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the heading 1. All right, let's see. We'll do the content section. Then we'll save, refresh, and that's the content section. Then we'll do P again as your paragraph. And I don't know what I'd like to put in here. We'll put if I can spell. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to save. And there you go. So it's easy as that. Again, this is just the basic how to use HTML only. And there's a lot more that goes into it. And with your body, and you can put navigation on the top of your page. Let's do it out here. Nav, just type in navigation. We'll do that. So navigation, we'll put home first. There's your home. Mostly everything is all what most websites have. Home, about, contact. We'll do it as that. We'll save. Home, about, and contact. So let's change this heading 1. We'll erase that and we'll put it above the navigation because we want it up here. So your heading, your navigation, and your contact. So we'll do H1 we'll save. There you go. So there's your heading. This will be your navigation and your contact. We'll change that. Copy. And we'll put it here. Command B. Command S. And there you go. Heading, navigation, and your heading 2 and your paragraph. So, and you can make these as links too. When you click on about, it'll take you to about page. When you click on contact, it'll take you to a contact page. You can do that as well. So to do that, we need the about page and contact page. So we will create a new file. Then we're going to make this about page. It's going to be about.html. So that's your about page. Then we'll do contact. So we need another file, contact.html. And it's basically going to be the same setup as this. So we can copy, Command C, paste it into the about, and we can paste into contact. Once we go to about, remember your title here is always going to be website 2, but we need to change it because once we go to a different page, it should tell you what page you're on at the top here. So for about, we're going to change to about. For contact, we'll change to contact. And there you go. We'll save. We can probably change this too. On the contact page, we'll put heading 1, contact us. About page, we'll change the heading about us. Website. Okay, so now we got those pages in line. We'll save it. Now we need to change this. So we need to change it. So we need to, once we click about, it should take us to the about page. Once we click contact, it should take us to the contact page. All right, so to do that, your href about dot html, then this is going to be about. So we'll save. Oh, wrong one. So this is going to be your home. So we need to change that one. Sorry about that. So this is going to be index.html, and this is going to be home. We'll save, and there you go. There's your link. So your href, we'll do it again, just a, and you can do a link, a, I'm just going to do that, then about dot html, then don't forget to change to about there. Then we'll do the same for here. Enter. And be contact. Enter. Okay. We'll save. So those are going to be your link. There you go. Then when we click on about, it should take us to the about page. But yet, when we're on the about page, there's no way for us to go back. So we need to change this. We need to add this on the other pages. So we need to add it on about. Then we need to add it on contact. So let's try again. Then we'll refresh, and there you go. We'll go to contact, contact us, go back to home, my website. Now that's how you can go in between pages, is you can convert this to a link and convert your pages. So that's the easiest way for me is make different pages. Um, so that's why you got websites that have a home page, about page, contact page. Uh, there's a lot of pages on some of the other websites, and I'm pretty sure they have quite a few other links. So then the about, let's do this. About, sorry, the about page, contact, we'll do, we'll save, we'll refresh, and we'll go to the about page, contact page, and so on and so forth. And there you go. It's pretty simple. That's how I started out in the beginning, is filling around with it. But now I'm kind of very familiar with the extensions here, but the Emmet extension will definitely help you out a lot um, in making your coding a little bit easier. Thanks for watching.